Hello.
Hi, guys.
We
Hey.
we are back for our Valentine's Day episode. I'm Kirby Morgan from Kirby Morgan Advocate and Beyond. And I know we look a little different. You may have noticed some things have changed. We've done a little restructuring, and from now on, me, Kim, and Claire will be doing this every week together. And we're super excited for the future. And we wish Tanya Andrews the best in her endeavors. And we're just doing it. So, welcome to Neurodivergent Motherhood Unplugged.
Yeah.
And here's Kim. We have Kim and Claire with us. You guys want to say hi for a minute?
Hey, everyone. I hope that y'all are having a wonderful day.
Hey, guys.
Hello. And happy Valentine's Day. Cheers. So I know we were expecting to have Katie MD as a guest today, but life showed up over at her house and she had to tend to her family. And as caregivers, that's totally understandable to us because we get it. And some days,
Completely get it.
It's crazy. It's a wild ride.
exactly. And some days, what you have planned does not go at all
I'm going to go
according
with
to that
most
plan.
days.
Exactly.
I'm going to be
Exactly.
brutally honest here. Most of our days just end up like, whoa, that's not what we had planned.
Exactly. So we are excited that you're here with us, and I think we want to talk about how is your Valentine's Day going? Like, are you guys doing anything special? Do you have a babysitter to do anything special tonight?
Claire, do you want to take that away?
Oh, guys, I wish. I wish.
Same here. Like my mom really helps us out, but she's older and at nighttime is not an option for us to go out and have like a date night. We may get a day date and get some lunch somewhere where it's like 45 minutes to an hour eating time max. We do not have a long time. There is no 3-course meal. Like I see so many people with their little Valentine's Day menus and it's like a 5-course meal. And I was like, oh, that looks delish.
I know. Yeah, we went and ate Saturday night. That was our Valentine's date nights kind of thing. So we'll probably just hang out, cook something for the kids. I always get them little Valentine treats. I don't know about you guys, but some candy. I always get them like clothes or a rain boot or something, rain boots or an
Oh,
umbrella.
that's so sweet.
Something that
I
they
love
can
that.
use. And then I put candy in it. So we'll go with that this year.
Oh, how fun. I feel like we're pretty old school. We still do cards. So the girls and I did homemade cards today and we snuck out before bed and we put them in Russ's steering wheel. So then when he goes to drive to work tomorrow, they'll just be sitting there on the steering wheel for him.
Aww,
But
that's so
and
sweet.
then they've made one for their grandparents, so we're gonna go see them so they can deliver their cards. But I feel like we're a bit old school like that. It's all about the cards and not too much on the big gifts for Valentine's, but
Yeah,
it's the gesture that counts, right?
yeah. So my husband is really sweet. He's like a really good gift giver. And this year he bought me this. I don't know what it's called. It doesn't have a name on it.
How
But
cute.
but
Is
it's like a box. It's a box. And then you open the top. On the top it said, I love you. So it came like a box. You opened it. He put a gift inside. And when you open it, it's pictures of our family all
How
around.
cute.
Like all of our pictures.
Oh my gosh.
So
That's so thoughtful.
Jeremy is like the best gift giver. I got him protein. I got him a new shaker cup and 2 gym shirts.
That's perfect.
I'm a person
I love
like
it.
And he just like he's in back into his CrossFit, so it's like, here, I'm supporting your, like, you getting back into like your stuff, and I want to support you. So it's kind of, that was where my thought process was with the gift. So I thought that was really sweet, that card. I like, and he got me this necklace, which is really, you can't really see it, but it's just a silver little necklace, because I like
That is so cute.
simple,
Yeah,
little, not like a
that's
big, like, in your face. I rather just have something simple. So that was, he's so thoughtful. But like, my favorite part of the gift, of course, was the box.
I love my husband dearly, but he is not a gift giver. Like he cannot. He tried to buy me a unicorn necklace one time, and I was like, okay, I don't think that's going to work out. I had to pick out my own wedding ring. Like he is very thoughtful when it comes to, like, he bought me my favorite candy and snacks today. So like that area he's good at. But for as like picking out jewelry, and he has tried, but it doesn't always go as planned.
Oh, that's funny. A unicorn necklace.
Yes. So Claire, do y'all have any
I feel
plans
bad.
tomorrow night, or y'all just, huh?
No big plans for us. We did get a day date on Saturday, which was so nice. My mom and dad came around. It's a lot easier for them to watch the girls during the day and get up to like little activities, and I'm so grateful for that. And the girls, they don't really like it if we're away for bedtime routine and nighttime and stuff. So we're just grateful for any time that we get alone, because it's hard, guys. Like, you can't just call a babysitter. You just can't just leave unannounced. It's got to be planned. And I'm like, I don't really want to go out on Valentine's Day itself because
It's so
it's so
crowded.
busy. Yeah, I'm like, you know what? Can we just like watch TV and hang out together? And I'm a happy girl.
I love that post you shared a while ago on your. I don't know if you put it on Facebook, but I saw it on Instagram.
Oh
Yeah, I
yeah.
think I got it on both. Yeah,
Yes,
it
that
was
was
nice. I
really
think that's a
nice.
good point to talk about, like the ways that it affects our marriage. With Valentine's being here, I feel like it's a big pressure that we place upon ourselves to show how we love and how successful we are in love.
Mhm.
And it's just hard, guys. Like, we have such big responsibilities at home. We've got kids who need us so much, and we've got medication routines, and we've got communication needs, and getting away just to work on us and our marriage is, oh my gosh, it's hard. It's nice
Mhm.
to be able to remind each other that it's the little things that count, just the everyday gestures. You don't need to let Hallmark tell you how well your relationship is or isn't going.
Yeah, that's so true. I actually saw a post or a reel or something. I was surfing the internet while Jaden was partying last night, because he but I was searching, and it was some guy, and he's like, if what I've realized that the people that don't flaunt their marriage and flaunt their love and things are the happiest, and the people that are constantly flaunting it and showing all these coupley beautiful, like, perfect Instagram worthy photos, that's the facade. Like, the real people don't have to show and prove their
Mhm.
marriage is successful, or prove like they're happy with their husband. Like, so I thought that was funny. And I feel the same way. I feel like we watched the Super Bowl almost the whole game until the fourth quarter as a family downstairs, and then went up to the master for the end of the game. We made it through the whole game. Jaden hung out, and all four of us watched. It was like, stuff like that is what means a lot to me, because it's like, we did it. We got through, like, he almost made it through
Yes.
the whole football game. And guys, football games, they have a lot of timeouts. It's not just the time that's on there. That
So
So I thought that was
Oh,
really
that's
awesome.
awesome, Kirby.
Yeah,
Oh, I
that
love
is
that.
awesome. It is so special when we all get to watch a movie or something together. It's hard. I don't know about with y'all, but Lucas does not sit down for a whole movie. Like he will in his bedroom, but not with the whole family.
Oh, Jaden will if it's one of his movies.
Yeah, if it's Cars or Toy Story, then he's all in. But it is hard.
Olivia's
So when
attention span is limited.
Mhm.
She's like, I'm gone.
Yeah, Drew's the same way. He'll watch a movie for like 5 minutes and he's like, all right, I'm out. So when you have those moments, it is super special. I love that. I'm so glad y'all got to do that.
I know. I feel like, and then tomorrow I'll probably do something cute for dinner or something. Make like a not a 30-second meal like I did today. Like it was like 10 minutes. It was like really like 10 minutes. And then I'm shouting at Alexa to for the people to come get their food. Like I got things
Where
to
would we
do.
be without her?
I know.
Here's true romance, Kirby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I will make a dinner that we sit down together, me and Jeremy, and eat tomorrow. But that's going to be like the gist of our Valentine's. Like we already exchanged gifts. Like
Yeah,
I
I've
like that
never just
though.
celebrated it. Yeah. It's never been
No.
something huge in our house. It just doesn't, we buy each other candy and that's about it. I don't think we've ever gone out. Maybe we were dating or something on Valentine's Day.
Right.
I've never cared for it.
yeah.
And I'm like, don't waste money on flowers. Please
I always say
do
that.
not waste money on flowers.
Yes.
I'm going
Get them
to kill
some
them.
other random time of the year.
Yeah.
Yes, not on Valentine's Day.
That's so funny. I had somebody come over to our house one time, and I think we were having like a party or like it was something. People were there for a reason. I don't exactly know why. And I got like a few flower bouquets, and everybody's like, who is your florist? Where's your Costco? Costco is my florist. They are right, price is right, and quality is.
But they last forever. They are so good.
Mhm.
No joke.
I know, I buy it like
So
if
you
I
heard it here. This is where you go and get your flowers, okay?
they have beautiful things there too. Like they look, and like the most expensive one was like $25, I think. Like I did not pay a ton of money, and I think it was like 3 tables I had them on, and everyone was like, "Who's your florist?" And I was like, "Jeremy, people think we have a florist."
Costco.
And
funny,
if you know me, you know I love Costco. I was like, I think I've hit like that part in life where like I will buy my clothes where I buy my food.
No, I went to Five Below today, and that was amazing. I've never been. Like, I don't know.
You never been?
I've never been. And you told me about those sensory bins, so I went today. And when I walked in the door, I was like, I couldn't focus because there was so much happening.
It's such a cute store.
So cute. And that's what I was saying. They have like $5 graphic t-shirts, and I always ruin them at the hair salon. Like I get color on them. So I was like, I've got to go back and buy me a bunch of $5 graphic t-shirts that I can ruin. And it's okay because I'm just throwing away $5. I just paid $5. So thank you. That was a nice tip.
Yeah,
Matt probably won't appreciate that. I'll be in there every week.
Sorry, Matt. Apologies. I actually just ordered from them. So, guys, if you have a kid that loves The Lion King, they just got Lion King Squishamallows. Jeremy happened to get this email, and Jaden loves The Lion King. Like he literally knows all the words from the second you turn on the movie to the last second of the credits. Like you cannot turn off the movie until it's completely done. The credits roll. Like when it's off, it's off. But like usually it loops. Like I think it loops. But he watches it to the very last second, and he loves it. So we saw like Jeremy got an ad, and he's like, buy this because you probably have the app because he's seen Five Below boxes come here. I'm like, oh,
you can order online.
Oh yeah, you can order online. They have an app.
New level unlocked.
What?
They got an app. So I said my brother works at a lab but on the side, sometimes he does Instacart, and Five Below here is one of the Instacart options. So I said to him, like, I don't know when these are coming out. I can't find them on the website. And if you see them, get all of them. I'll send you the money. Just get these for Jaden. There was Simba, Nala, and Scar. And Jaden's favorite character, of course, is Scar.
Scar.
Wow.
So, but my brother, I like, thank you, Tony. I'm saying thank you, Tony, on a big platform for you, because he called me at 6 a.m. on Sunday to let me know that they dropped at 3 a.m. and I could get them delivered to my house, but no local stores have them. Because my brother works at a lab, he wakes up at 3 a.m. for work every day. So I guess I don't know, he researched or something and found out that they dropped at that time. So I really appreciate that. So they ordered and shipped. He's a cool uncle.
Yeah, that is awesome. I'm gonna have to check it out. I mean, they had tons of stuff. I mean, kids break things. So for $5, and they had tons of like poppets and little. It was like a wiggle worm. It was the cutest little thing. Drew's been playing with it all day. So yeah.
So that's me influence. I'm gonna have to go check this out because Olivia loves all things sensory. Like she loves sensory bins. And
they had a whole aisle of sensory. I know.
Oh,
for $5.
Amazing.
For
$5, Claire.
Okay, I'm sold. I'll update you guys tomorrow.
We're all gonna be spending money on Five Below.
Perfect Valentine's gift right there.
Yes. Oh, and we need to wish Jen Dunn a happy birthday before I forget.
Yes. Happy birthday,
Jen. It's a big birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Yes.
That's awesome.
We love Jen.
Yes, I love listening to them.
They are the best, and they are just so authentic and real, and they're always there to, support us.
So grateful for that.
Support is so important.
You're so right, Kim. You need each other, and on our journeys, you need each other, and you need that level of support and friendship.
Yes. Sorry, my thing's kind of lagging a little. Okay.
I cut out just as I started speaking there. I'm like, oh, this is great.
Just a little lag in the internet tonight. That's okay.
We'll roll with it. It's all good.
This whole day has just been rolling.
It has been a day.
Just roll with it. I feel like that needs to be our new
on we roll. We keep rolling. We're just rolling something.
Keep rolling it. I'm getting some blasts from the early 2000s. Let's get over here, guys. Just keep rolling.
So, Kirby, did you have to get Jackson, right? He's in school. So, did you have to do Valentine's gifts for him?
Sure did. Did
you make them, or did you buy treats? Tell us about your treats.
I actually went onto Amazon because they have kits. Okay, guys. So I got this really cute little sports kit, and it had little snap bracelets, a cute little ball card, a sticker, and a tattoo. Because I know all kids cannot eat candy, and I know there's so many allergies. So I try to not send, because they're going to get a ton of candy. Every parent is going to send candy, or every gift's going to have a lollipop, or card is going to have a pencil. So I try to, do something different. And I'm so excited that I did, because the kit was so much easier than any other Valentine's, where I go down Target and buy whatever random things that they have at the exact time. And so it was so easy. But it was like pulling out hair to make him right from Jackson 22 times. He was like, why is there 22 people in my class? It's like, That's not, I was like, some classes have like more than 22 people, Jax. Like 22, like keep writing. I was like, I'm doing all the hard stuff. I'm putting the bracelet in, I'm sticking, like all you have to do is write your name. Come on, help me, help you.
This is how we show our love, okay, buddy?
Yeah. And the teacher sent me out a list for the names. I was like, just give whoever you want, whatever ball you want. Like, I'm not putting names on these, okay? There's not enough room on our little card because he writes, he's like, kids write bigger than adults. Like, Jeremy, my husband, has this
Right.
perfect miniature, little handwriting. And I have like average size handwriting, but his is so like, so when he would write prescriptions or be like you can't forge a signature, it's really hard to forge a signature, but like his writing is so neat that when he was practicing medicine in the Navy, people were like, you're our favorite because we can read what you wrote. Because most doctors, I guess, don't have really great handwriting. That isn't like penmanship isn't like, I guess,
Truth.
I'm sure. Well, if you have to like operate on someone, I'd rather you be better at operating than writing, honestly. Because I would much rather my surgeon knows what he's doing with the, with whatever's going on versus have great penmanship. But Jeremy, like he's left-handed too. So, but his writing is so like small. I was like, yeah, the only person that could write to someone and from would be your dad, and he's not going to do that. So this is us, buddy. But we got it done. They're done. We had a little shake up with Jay's meds, but we actually got them, thank goodness. And I made Jeremy get the teacher a little something at Rite Aid, so it's all good. We are ready for Valentine's
You're rocking
Day.
it.
That
Good
is
job.
great. This year Lucas doesn't have. He's kind of in a private setting at school, so we're not doing the traditional, all the Valentine stuff. And I'm actually kind of thankful because one year we did, and it was a nightmare making him not making him, but I wanted him to participate and writing his name like he wanted it perfect on every card, and I just remember that being traumatizing. And so I was like, thank goodness we don't have to do that ever again, at least for right now. But this is his first year from being homeschooled, so we didn't do it this year, so I'm thankful because that was rough.
Here's a life hack, okay? As Jackson would say. Jackson comes and tells me life hacks all the time. They're usually really random, but here's a life hack for you. We got Jaden a stamp with his name on it. So
I've seen that.
he stamps his name, and it like kind of helps with fine motor. It's 2 steps, like push, move, and that's how we did it. Jaden is not in school this year, so I was very happy I didn't have to do like Valentine's for him. But he's always in a smaller class where there's only like 6 or 7 kids because of their needs are so intense, and they need to have a smaller classroom, which is so doing them was a lot better than doing Jackson. Like some school classes, he's had like 35 kids, and it was like, oh, this is like 22. I was like, oh, we got away good this year.
We got off easy. Yeah.
So, is Drew excited? Drew is so cute with his curly hair.
He is something else, y'all.
He's a 3-nager. Didn't I say that today? Like, I was like, I don't remember, but something he did, I was like, oh, he's such a 3-nager.
I bought him each a sensory bin, and he done destroyed his within minutes. I mean, like the kinetic sand was all over the concrete. The little pieces were everywhere. And he's like, let me have Lucas's. And I was like, no, you're not going to destroy your brother's. He said, but I'm out of dirt. I said, well, that's your own fault, dear.
I'm out of dirt.
He's like, I'm out of dirt,
hilarious.
Mom. I'm like, well, you destroyed your dirt. You slung it everywhere. Yes, he is a mess.
3.
The threes. It's rough.
I always talk about the terrible 2s. Nobody has there's what do you like now? I
2 was not bad that I can remember.
Amazing.
Right, because you have a 2-year-old with 1 year of experience.
Yeah. It's bad. It's rough. We go March, like the middle of March, to sign up for pre-K. And I'm so excited for him because I think that's going to be exactly what he needs to be around other kids, structure, kids that play with him because he wants to play with Lucas, but it's just not happening. So I think it will be good for them, or for him, for both of them. It'll
How
be a
do
good break.
Claire, how do Ella and Olivia interact? Do they play together?
They are amazing. They are total opposites, and they're best friends because of it. It's just the sweetest. It's really hard to describe because they both kind of boss each other around in the perfect amount that neither gets too frustrated, and they're both passive enough that they're okay with it. It's just a really sweet dynamic to watch. Ella's a reader. She's much more gentle and quiet. Olivia is a busybody. She's always around the place. Um, she likes to play, but her play is more creating scenes with her toys. And they'll get a little frustration of Ella's dictating how this is going to go versus what Olivia's view is. But they just mesh so nicely together with their differences. I'm forever grateful for that. I remember like talking with the terrible twos and threes, and we had friends with similar aged kids, and they'd be fighting all the time. And I remember begging my kids to fight. I just wanted them to fight because I just wanted Olivia to say something. I just wanted her to have some sort of outlet, that sibling release. And she would just sit there so passively. And she's coming into her own now. They're getting there, but they don't really fight, and they're just
They're
easygoing girls.
they're the cutest. Her little voice message tonight, that was the cutest little thing.
I was like, Jeremy, we can't go to Claire's because I'm gonna steal one of these girls. I'm gonna steal, and I was like, and I think Ross is gonna arrest me for it. So I cannot steal. But I want one because, like, I always wanted to be
He'd
a
be
girl mom.
a
I
guy.
don't think I would know what to do with the girls. The girls would be like, "This lady is nuts." But
They would be all over you. They just want attention. They just like, if you are hanging out with them, they're happy. Like Ella just wants to read and be beside somebody, and she's content. Olivia, her favorite thing to do is just to go outside and kick the dirt. I am not even kidding. It's her happy place. She has these mermaid boots. We call them wellies. I think they're rain boots, but they've got fluffy inside, and they're about 5 sizes too big for her because that was the smallest size they had in the store. And she doesn't really request anything or ask for anything. She'll walk down an entire toy aisle, couldn't care less. She likes chip clips. She'll get excited when she sees those in the store, but she saw these boots and she
Jaden
wanted
likes
these
those.
boots. Does he like chip clips? No way. That's the coolest thing ever. Like, I'll have to send you guys a photo. Like, Olivia hoards them and collects them, and she thinks they're the coolest thing ever. She just loves them. She'll click them open and close. They're so calming to her, and she has
And
them. She feels
Jaden
like
will
a
put them on
toddler.
his fingers. He'll take them
Yeah, it's like
off.
that input. Yeah, they're the hidden sensory tool, guys. Like that's what
I might
everybody
need
should
to
have in their
I might need to
sensory
try
Chip
bin.
clips.
I might need to try that for Lucas. I've never tried a chip clip.
Absolutely, it's the coolest thing ever.
He loves my hair clips, my alligator clips. He loves those, and he'll stick
Yeah,
those. But I've never tried an actual chip clip. I need to try that.
That's so
do it, girl.
funny.
Do it. They're her
It's,
favorite things.
wow.
Yeah, well, Jaden and Jackson, their dynamic grew. It took a minute. It took a minute. I remember when we brought Jackson home. Uh, I remember Jaden, and I have a picture because I was like, I don't know what he's gonna do. Like, I have no idea like how this is gonna go. Um, I just was like, okay, here we go. So I have the picture of when at first he came home. he looked at him in the little car seat when we brought him in the house, and then like ran away, and like that was it. So then later in the day, I think Jackson, I had him like on the bed, on the boppy, in the middle of the bed, like you know how you prop your newborn on the boppy. So I had him like in the boppy, and Jackson or Jaden comes over and just peeks over, gets like really close, and just kind of looked at him, smelled him. He smelled him. He put his head next to his head, and then he ran
Aw.
away. And then that was like their moment that they had for a while. But Jackson, from the moment he could move, and like he wanted Jaden's attention so bad, he seeked it. And so he was like
Oh,
obnoxiously like in his world, like I am gonna be in your world, so here I am. And Jackson is a lot. I often say it's the Jackson show. Like when he gets over, like here he goes, it's the Jack. He's like, there's no go, like, and it took like now he knows that he can go ask Jackson and be like, hey, Jackson, I want chips. And he'll go get the chips. So, like, he's realized. And, like, so, like, if Jackson is just, like, sitting there, Jaden will walk up and hug him. And
Mm.
then, and their relationship has really built over the years. It's not the traditional brother and sister or brother and brother, brother and brother relationship that you would picture, but it's perfect in the way like he is Jaden's protector. I remember being in the ER with Jaden one time, and Jeremy is off on a ship, and they're like, they're Red Cross calling him, because like at that point you can't just call, like when they're off away or away at sea. I don't remember what it's called. It has a name, but my brain is mush tonight. But when they're away, you can't contact them. Like the only time he would call me is when they were close enough to the shore to get reception. Otherwise, that's it. So we're in the ER,
wow.
and the nurse did something. I think she missed the IV for Jaden, and he was crying. And Jackson said to her, what are you doing to my little brother? Or stop
Aw.
hurting my little brother. And I was like, that's not your little brother. But like, that's the
Mhm.
dynamic. He's kind of like the
Yeah,
big little brother.
Right. That's so
he's the
sweet.
protector.
Mhm. That's sweet.
It's
Well,
amazing to watch that the siblings come out in action when you're in an emergency setting, especially in medical things are involved. Like, um, Russ was away. He was working away last April, and Ella had a severe allergic reaction. Her whole face swelled up. She has
mm,
little slits for eyes, and I'm like, oh my gosh, we got to go to the ER. And of course, that affects adrenal insufficiency. I'd given her a bump dose of her steroids. It wasn't doing enough. She needed them intravenously. So we had to go up. And here's me with Ella, who is visibly swelling in front of me, and Olivia, who's like, oh, I'm not going into that hospital. But something clicked. Like she knew her sister needed that help. And they just let Olivia sit on the bed with her, and she was so good. Like she just held onto her sister's hand, putting the IV, and I'm like, look at them together, like supporting each other. And Olivia's not going to verbally advocate for her, but she would cover her up, or she would just grab around her, and I'm like, oh my gosh,
that's
look at
so
them go! Like
sweet.
I'm not even needed here.
That's so
Olivia's got
sweet.
this. It is.
That is sweet. We're not quite there yet, but hopefully one day we will.
Yeah.
I
And
know, I mean, we've had good moments with the boys, but right now they fight like cats and dogs. But they do have small moments.
Drew's so
Like
little still.
he is really little, but he understands a lot too. Because sometimes Lucas will say
Oh yeah.
something and he's like, Mama, he talked to me, or Lucas wants me to do this with him. And I'm like, oh, he said that. So he does
Aw.
understand a lot. And then like this morning,
Oh, for sure.
um, Matt said, Lucas, go tell Drew bye for school. And so Lucas like leaned up to give him a kiss, and Drew was like, pushed him back. I was like, Drew, like he wants to give you a kiss, and Drew was like,
that's brothers for you,
Three-nature,
though.
back and forth.
yes,
That
teenager.
is,
I was like, Drew, you don't have to be so rude to your brother. Like, give him a kiss. He's like, I don't want to kiss him. Bye. I was like, oh my gosh.
That's
But he
funny.
is a sweetheart too, and he will fight for him. Like if somebody says something, he'll say, "No, Lucas don't want that. Leave him alone." Or so he will stand up for him. It's just sweet. Their age gap, and then Drew's just so young. So
Yeah, I think it'll fall
They're
into
all the
place.
perfect Valentines for each other. All the
yes,
perfect Valentines.
yes. So who do we have next week on the show?
We are
Oh, I just ripped my whole camera out.
uh-oh. We are having, I'm so excited to start having guests on
I
the
know.
show.
I was
It's
so
gonna be
excited.
such a
Oh, ready for some guests.
I'm so, but I think we are having, hold on. Gotta pull up her.
I think it might be Renee,
I
right?
think Renee's up. I
think
think
Renee
Renee's up
is.
next week. Renee from Life is
Confirmation.
Open and Looping.
Yes, it is our good friend Renee, which is so exciting. She's one of my
Yes.
favorite pages to follow.
Oh my
And
goodness, I love Renee and
I'm
oh,
so
one of the
excited.
sweetest.
I've only
And
talked to
I
her
can't
a
wait
few
for her to share a bit
times.
more about Ethan.
Yeah, that was so exciting. I've only talked to her a few times,
I
just
know
like different things, but I'm so excited to get to know her more.
she is just so genuine and
Mhm.
just such a caring soul, and her husband too. And I
Yeah.
can't wait for her to talk about his new adventure, because I think that is just
It's
such a
so
statement.
exciting.
I think that's just a testament of
Yeah.
who they are, and how, and how much they are in our world, and they want to contribute. And I love seeing autistic adults being
Mm-hmm.
seen, even no matter the uh level of their disability. Like, I love seeing them. I love, I know what we're gonna have later in another series, Trev from Trev's Soaps, and like seeing him wheel his wagon of soaps to the post office. It just like makes my mama heart
Best.
happy. And
Mm-hmm.
that's a huge reason that I subscribe to the Pampered Parent, is
I
because
want to do that.
that box, every month there is at least one, and sometimes more than one object from
Yes.
a company that employs autistic or adults with disabilities, not even just autistic,
Yes.
but adults with all kinds of abilities. And it's just like, I want to support somebody that is supporting these businesses, because I don't know them all, and Lindsay's out there finding them all. So
Yeah.
whenever that box arrives, it's like, oh, thank goodness. And I get to see all the things that are
That
out
box
there.
means so much to me, to know that there is future and hope, and it's all wrapped up in that box. It's
Do you
so
receive one too,
powerful.
Claire?
I do,
Oh,
yes.
I'm gonna have to get on the
Girl,
bandwagon
you
there.
do. You deserve
Yes.
it, and it's such a good thing to get.
Yeah,
So
I
much
just
good comes from
saw.
it.
this month was so cute. There is a little bag that said compassion is always in fashion.
Is that the bag that you had yesterday?
I had it when
Yes.
the world, like when soccer was
How
the worst.
cute! I love
And
that.
it has a zipper. That's my
Super,
favorite
super
part,
cute.
is it's a tote with
Yeah,
a
it
zipper.
has a zipper.
So
Oh,
everything doesn't fall
nice.
out.
And it's a perfect size as well. Lots of the totes are so huge, and all my stuff, like, I just
Mm-hmm.
Mary Poppins in there, but this is like a really good size as well.
I'm gonna
I
have to
love
get
it.
on that. I saw your Instagram post about it, and I was like, "Ooh, what's this?" So I went and checked her website out. I'm gonna have to do that.
It's so good. So good.
I know. I bill it to Jeremy's credit card every month as a thank you for my I do. I have
Do
like
you think he would notice if I was just billing mine to him too?
probably, but he would just probably think it was me buying two of it, because that's what I do.
So you do.
I don't know. That's like my little thing, is I love cups. I love vlogging equipment. I have so much vlogging equipment.
You do. You do. You do.
Like,
Just
I
a
have
You
little.
these
really, really
random
do.
Just a little.
just random little things, and like I'll come home. They're like, he didn't buy another cup, did you? I'm like, no, not me. And the Target bag, and I know there's at least one cup in there. Like, it wasn't
I
me.
do love cups. I am a sucker for cups. When I go to Walmart and like right now they have all their Valentine's cups, I just gotta look at them, you know, and I'm just scrolling through, looking at all the cups. I don't need them at all.
Oh, me
Kirby
neither.
needs them.
Because they
I'm
all
glad
end
you're
up,
not buying them. Save them for me to buy because I need them.
they all end up in my car. They all end up in my car.
It's funny. Jeremy's like,
Yes.
have you, when was the last, like, where he was in the cabinet, he's like, when was the last time you ever used this cup? I don't know.
Mhm.
I was like, but it's pretty and I might use it tomorrow.
I might need it.
I might need it. Can't throw that away.
Tomorrow might be the day that is I need it. So
Mhm.
and then I saw like a face, or I think it was on TikTok. Sometimes I get addicted to these TikToks and I just keep scrolling. I don't know if you guys do that, but I like to like check out of the world and just like watch the funny videos or like the randomest things I like that are on TikTok. And somebody put up in their pantry like a shoe holder. And I know I sent you guys. I sent you guys the picture, right? Of
Yes.
what I
yes.
put. So I put a shoe holder, like one that goes on the door, like one of the plastic ones, and I started putting all my cups in there. I'm on my third row. And it doesn't take up cabinet space. So now when you open the pantry, there's like a display of cups on the side. So yeah, I've lost my mind. But you know, whatever keeps you sane or makes you happy, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not hurting anybody. It's an addiction that doesn't hurt anyone.
It just takes up a little space.
Hey,
No big
it's
deal.
keeping you hydrated. It's all good.
Exactly. I always say that. I drink so much more water out of my special cups.
Mm-hmm. I do too. I will. I will drink a lot of water out of my special cup. But if it's a glass, I can't do it. I can't drink water out of a glass. I can't do it. It's got to be a pretty
It's not
cup.
the same.
It don't taste the same. It's got to be a pretty cup. And I got to walk around with it all day, sloshing that water around.
Yes.
Oh,
So, do you want to? Let's like think of like what advice do you have for a newer parent that is on this journey and this is one of their first Valentine's Day and they can't go out, or they're starting to realize how much their life is affected by disability and different. I think I would say make your own holiday. Like make it your own. Do something special at home. You know, think of the little things like us watching the Super Bowl. Like maybe we'll try a movie tomorrow. We may only get 15 minutes, but try to make your holiday work for you.
That's great. I love it. Yeah. It's important to just focus on your family and what you have versus looking on the outside. Because, like we said earlier, that's Hollywood and it's not going to be that, you know, and it's okay to make your own traditions. Bake a cake together or make cookies together, whatever you enjoy doing. I think that's the most important thing. You said it. Great.
I love that, guys. Or just remembering that you have the opportunity to open the door to communication, to check in on each other. Just it doesn't have to be the Hollywood romance, but I think it's super romantic when you genuinely say, "How are you doing? How are you doing through this? How can I help you through this?" Or volunteer how you could receive help from your partner through your life and what's going on.
We
Opening the
do
doors to
that.
that level of communication.
Yes, we do that. We try to do that like every night, or at least like every other night, is how could I have helped you better in this situation today? Um, that's just a little tip that works for us, you know. That way you catch it in the moment because we all do annoying things, especially to our
Yeah.
spouses. I mean, but sometimes we do it without realizing. And like when Lucas is having a meltdown, you could have done this way, and I think it would have went smoother. Does that make sense? So that's just one little thing that's kind of helped us.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think communication is
Accepting
so
that
important.
constructive criticism.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
To
nobody's
make it run
perfect. No one is perfect. You know, if your family is perfect for you. Your family is exactly who they are supposed to be, And, you know, Hollywood is a dream, but it is not real life. And real life, you have to just roll with it. And I think, you know, we've done a lot of rolling with it this week. And I am so happy to
Yeah.
be here with you guys. And I can't wait for next week. And I'm so happy that we found each other. I genuinely could see us in 5 years still doing this because I love it every week. I love every morning when I wake up and I see your guys' Marcos. It's just something about the dynamic between us that is so special because there's just this little bit of understanding and acceptance, and I have seen our relationships grow, and I'm just so happy for the future. So thank you guys for being here. I feel so loved, like lovey-dovey, because it's Valentine's.
I'm
So,
feeling all that Valentine's
oh,
love in the air.
Yes,
You guys.
yes.
so thank you all for joining us tonight.
Thanks,
And
guys.
yes, and we'll see you next week with Renee Sellers
Yes.
from Life with
Yay.
Opal and Lucy.
Good
Wait,
night,
Chris,
guys.
happy Valentine's Day.
Happy
Bye.
Valentine's Day.